One of the ways that Trump is defended often is when it comes to kind of the Republican response, will be saying that there's a two-tier justice system that's slanted against Republicans, that hurts Republicans, benefits Democrats. And one of the examples they'll cite is Hunter Biden. He's being protected by Biden's DOJ, and Merrick Garland's interfering in the investigation and preventing actual accountability. Well, I have this for you from the New York Times. We've gone through step by step previously why it's not accurate, but now I have a very blatant example of that talking point's inaccuracy. Justice Department says it will indict Hunter Biden on gun charge this month. Biden's DOJ indicting Biden's son. Now, it should be noted, because of all the wild accusations that get levied against Joe Biden, the bribery and all of that, it's unrelated to the Republicans' claims, right? This is Hunter Biden's, as we've talked about, very troubled life being dealt with. And in this case, it has to do with him lying on a federal form saying he wasn't addicted to a controlled substance when he was to get a firearm. And you can't do that. And thus he's being held accountable for it. David C. Weiss, a special counsel investigating Hunter Biden, said on Wednesday that he planned to indict the president's son on a gun charge before the end of the month, a move prompted by the acrimonious collapse of a plea deal in July. In a 3-page update filed in federal court in Wilmington, Delaware, Mr. Weiss laid out plans to bring charges related to Mr. Biden's purchase of a pistol in 2018, when prosecutors say he lied on a federal form by stating that he was not using drugs at the time. Mr. Biden had previously agreed to participate in a 2-year diversion program for nonviolent gun offenders as a part of the plea deal, which unraveled dramatically at the last minute this summer. And Hunter Biden's lawyers are saying they are going to try to reach an agreement before those charges are filed, but it seems to be the case that David Weiss is going to indict Hunter Biden. So again, after insisting that the DOJ was bending over backwards to protect Hunter Biden, now Hunter Biden, by that very same DOJ, is going to be indicted. And if there's evidence to prove the things they're alleging, then absolutely prosecute the guy. And that is what I see a lot of people on the left perfectly willing to do, is say, even if the last name's Biden or a Democrat or whatever, if there's evidence of crimes, hold them accountable legally. And that also applies to Republicans. But when it comes to those defending Donald Trump, a lot of people on the right, the partisanship becomes a complete and total blinder. And that is taking away their ability to just stand by the principle of law and order, as they used to insist they stood for. And I do think, get ready. I haven't seen the right-wing media response to this yet. It's kind of new news, but it's gonna somehow be twisted into, but they're still doing 4D chess to protect Hunter Biden somehow. And I'll remind you that David Weiss was the subject of this whistleblower hearing that Republicans held. And one of the things that was alleged was Merrick Garland is preventing David Weiss from getting special counsel authorities, and thus he's interfering, trying to protect Hunter Biden. David Weiss wrote to the committee saying, no, that's not happening. I'm good. If I need it, I can get it. And then later on, he requested it. He got it. Special counsel status, that is, as he's overseeing this investigation into Hunter Biden, which just gives you extra authority. And now he's bringing charges against Hunter Biden. And so everything that I've been walking us through over the last months in relation to this whole storyline with the right wing is proving to be accurate, and it's playing out, especially with this story. Because again, if you want to put it in very contradictory terms, I guess, the two-tier justice system represented by Biden's DOJ in an effort to protect Hunter Biden is indicting Hunter Biden. That's the headline form that sticks to the right-wing narrative here. It makes absolutely no sense. And it's fascinating to watch, as the desperation to defend Donald Trump progresses, how illogical the talking points become. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to be a part of what makes this show possible, plus get access to the full video version of the show hours before all the clips are able to be uploaded to the YouTube channel, plus get the bonus show on the weekends, you can do so by going to lukebeasleyshow.com/membership. That's lukebeasleyshow.com/membership, and there's a link in the description.